No nightmares. That's a bummer. Morning, Bobby.
As soon as you chance upon Bobby's newest location, you find Betty already speaking with them.
Bobby, is that you?
You know me?
Little Bobby Pin. Look at you now. You've changed so much.
Well, yeah. I'm not a little pin anymore, you know?
No, you certainly aren't. You've really come into your own, haven't you?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm a grown pin! And beyond that, I'm a goddamn gangster!
Oh, you certainly are. Look at you.
She pinches Bobby's cheek, which really seems to upset them.
Hey! Stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should stop into the bathroom and see them before you go.
I will! Wait. You know my family?
Of course I do. They come through here all the time, you know, talking about their sweet Bobby. I knew you when you were just a little thing. One pin among many. Even then, you were special.
Gangsters don't have feelings. But if I did, I'd be real touched.
Bobby's gaze falls upon you.
All right, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah. You too.
Bobby sits at the edge of the bed, looking unusually thoughtful. They pat the spot next to them, inviting you to take a seat.
There you are, rookie. Have a seat.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just weird being back here so close to where I grew up. You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by Hoove. I will. I just haven't gotten up the courage yet.
Will help if I came with you?
That's real nice of you to offer, but I gotta do it on my own. It's not about, like, who I am, you know what I mean? My family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more than being another one of the crowd in there. That's the problem, too. They're so accepting. If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're all gonna pat me on the back and ruffle my hair. They're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel, you're perfect just the way you are."
That's a bad thing?
Yeah, it is. It feels like failing. I spend all this time away from my family. If I come home and I haven't made anything of myself, I don't know. As sweet as they are, it just kind of hurts worse, you know? It'd be easier if they were nightmares. If they just yelled at me and let me be angry. Knowing they'd be happy no matter what I do. I don't know. Am I making any sense here?
I get it, honestly.
You do?
Sure I do. Sometimes it's harder when people are nice to you.
Exactly. You know, when people are mean, you can harden yourself, be the villain they make you. But when they're soft and sweet, damn, man. Just feels like your mind kind of fills in the gaps between their words. I want my family to be proud of me, not just cool with me. So I gotta be a little hard on myself. Otherwise, I won't have no kind of pressure on myself at all. And then I'll just do nothing.
Like it has to be like that.
I hope you're right, friend. But I don't really believe it.
Bobby stands, dusting their hands off. From what, you're not sure, but they seem to think it makes them look cool.
All right, rookie. That's enough wasting time talking about feelings. We got one more place to check out. I think it's a real winner. You can find all kind of extreme temperatures there. Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens there. See you there.
Water heater, maybe? Like she's already been to the attic. Bobby? Not in here. Living room? Near the fireplace. Kitchen. Here she is. Okay. So the last dish to deliver, the Bev.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Tipsy Tumbler. What can I get for you?
Actually here for a delivery.
Delivery? Oh, you must be talking about the branded rocks glasses I asked Daisuke to get me. Oh, thanks so much. I'll take those right off your hands.
You hand Beverly her package, and she sets to work unpacking and cleaning the glasses right away.
I'm glad Daisuke managed to get these for me. He's one of the only people around here that really has a good taste for these kinds of things. How is that old dish slinger anyway?
A little chipped. He's recovering from a chip, but he seems alright.
A chip? Oh, poor guy. That's the last thing he needs. But then again, maybe he'll finally relax a little now that he's forced to.
So he really just never takes a break, huh?
Yeah, he's always been into his work, but he used to make time for his hobbies and friends. Did he tell you he writes poetry?
He hasn't told me anything but dishes.
Ah, dear, oh dear. He's fallen right back into his old workaholic pattern. Someone needs to remind him of who he used to be, who he still is. He's a real passionate guy, you know, but it's easier for him.
He's into poetry. Remember that.
Write him a poem. It'll really tickle his teapot.
Have to try that. Thanks for the chat.
Hey, no prob. Come back to the Tumblr anytime. Was I the last one?
Yeah, actually.
Great job! Daisuke's gonna love that.
Alright. Let me refresh my memory. Where's the piano? I need to talk to the TV for you. He's beginning to loosen up a little. She first complained about Telly, but it looks like she actually just wants to be friends with him. Hi, kitty. You want up here? Ow. Okay. Don't come claws first. You're a good kitty. Alright, let's talk to the piano again. You meowing in the mic? You think everyone heard it?
Always good to see you.
How'd it go with Telly?
I think it went well. I wasn't sure where to start, so I just told him how much I'd enjoyed watching all the shows I'd watched. And, well, everything after that came pretty easily. We talked about the house and Sands of Time. He even gave me a few plot pointers for my sonata.
Sounds like it was friendly then.
It does, doesn't it? Would one say that he and I are friends now? Or is there a ritual at this point to complete the process?
You're adorable.
I'm just new to this, that's all. I think I realized something else while I was talking to Telly.
What's that?
That I might like to be friends with you as well, if you'll have me.
Thought we were already friends.
If we are, then I'm afraid I haven't been very good to you.
What makes you say that?
Telly was telling me about this documentary on landfills and how people throw away all kinds of things, including pianos. I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were.
It wasn't me, that was you.
I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were. But I'm glad that I'm sitting here instead of on a pile of trash and severed limbs.
I do enjoy your company, Keys, even if I don't know how to play you.
Yet, I can always teach you.
I would love that.
After my sonata. Anyway, I stand before you now, declaring my thanks and announcing my intention to be a friend to you. Did I do that right? You're supposed to announce your intention to be friends?
You are, so that all the land may know your heart.
I hope they all do. Can I ask you a personal question?
What friends do.
Why didn't you get something new and shiny? Why a hand-me-down?
New and shiny doesn't always mean good. I didn't want anything else after I saw you. You were perfect.
Thank you for saying that. Well, I have a soap opera to catch up on and a sonata to write. I'll see you around, friend.
I mean, this is a good-looking piano, right? Oh. I am a little curious. Does the stool actually... Is it just going to be Jeremy again? Oops, he already talked to this object. Okay, nope, she's part of the piano. Alright, we did all the dish deliveries. Talk to Harper. Kinda want to talk to River. Many choices. Let's talk to Harper again.
Harper and Dirk are, once again, arguing loudly. This time, however, they stop as soon as they see you walk up.
You!
You!
Tell Durkee he's wrong.
Tell Harper she's wrong!
How am I wrong?
You've created another reality in your head where I'm gangbanging hangers and about half the objects in this fucking house!
That is reality. I just choose to forgive you because I love you so much, and you repay me by cheating on me and calling me crazy. He thinks I'm the wrong one here, when all I've ever done is love him.
That isn't love!
Tell him.
Tell her!
We're both wrong, and also unhinged.
Now fuck off with that both sides shit!
Can you believe this, Durkee?
I can't believe either of us thought you knew anything about anything!
Just leave us alone.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here!
Dirk takes Harper's hands and looks deeply into her eyes.
Nobody talks to my baby like that.
Oh, Durkee.
Dirk leans down to kiss Harper, who sighs and twines her arms around his neck. The two of them pay you no mind whatsoever. When Dirk finally speaks, he doesn't even look at you.
Get out of here. I want to be alone with Harper.
Oh, Durkee.
Gross. Oof. At the very least, the good news is I can just do my laundry later and clean up whatever that nonsense is. Let's talk to Holly. Surely she's not busy in the middle of the night, right?
I'm not here right now. Work, work, work. If you see me, that's not really me. It is an illusion. I'm free in the morning if you want to chat. Illusion away!
Okay, so she's not free at night.
You've come to expect Nightmare's unsettling presence, but there's no getting used to the shivers her gaze sends down your spine. She doesn't even bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
You can't move. You're not even sure where you are, or what you're lying down on. It's soft, though. You feel like you could really sink into it. When you try to swing your leg over to get up, you remain still. When you try to reach your hand toward the ceiling, your wrist remains firmly by your side. When you try to pry open your lips and scream, your muscles don't move. It makes you want to thrash around even more. You try to blink. You can't. Your eyes are stuck open. For some reason, this feels like the worst part. Until there's a crash to your left. The sound of someone slamming open a door. Or maybe kicking it down. "Grab 'em, boys," you hear someone say in a gruff voice. No, no, you think. You're screaming inside your own head. You can't see whoever is there. But you can feel hands grabbing your limbs. A hand on your back as you're hoisted up. They carry you flat on their shoulders, and no matter how much you try to will yourself to move, you stay where you are. The only thing you can move are your eyes, and all they can see is sky as you are carried out of wherever you were. You realize you might be dreaming, but you can't blink. You can't will yourself to wake up. The sense of dread in your chest is too much to handle. You feel your heart will burst. You try your arm again. Nothing. Your legs. Nothing. When you try to inhale, there's nothing. You are still as stone. The people carrying you start to slow down. You are lowered down off their shoulders and onto something stiff. There are panels of wood in the peripheral of your vision. But it isn't until the lid slams closed that you realize where you are. You're in a coffin. Panic rises in your chest, but you're helpless as you feel the coffin slide down at an angle and settle in your grave. Thunk, thunk, thunk. There's the sound of dirt hitting the lid as you're buried alive. Suddenly, air fills your lungs, and you feel your lungs expand, and you're able to finally scream. "Help! Let me out of here!" You cry, pounding your hands on the lid. Thunk, thunk. The dirt continues coming down on you. You feel smothered by it. "Did y'all hear something?" you hear the gruff voice ask. "Nope," someone else replies. "I'm in here! I'm in here!" You scream, pounding your fists on the old wood. The burial sounds finally come to a halt. You can still hear the people above you, though. "What's the tombstone supposed to say?" one of them asks. "I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It only got half done anyway," the gruff voice responds. Even as you struggle against your fate, you realize no one will even know you're here. You're too late to free yourself.
That's too scary. Why would you show me this?
I'm sorry, my dear. Why do you think I wanted to show you this?
Because I told you I was afraid of being mediocre?
That's true. But what do you think this teaches you?
Being afraid of being mediocre holds me back from trying it all?
That's exactly it. Mediocrity is nothing to be ashamed of. Our progress-driven existence would have you believe that excellence is everything. But it isn't. Mere existence is everything. You made it this far, and that's something to be proud of. Already broadening your horizons by peering into dark corners like myself. I'm proud of you. Keep peering.
Ah, she's awesome. You can date a nightmare? I mean, you've heard of some people dating nightmares before? Yeah, but this one's mine. I like her horse lips. I really do like the nightmare. And it's really easy to... I feel like it's really easy to get her to love you. All you have to do is, acknowledge what she's doing is scary. And she's like, oh, yay. Her horse lips are probably softer than Chappie's. Yeah. I actually kind of wonder if, like, Chappie's around somewhere. Anyway, Harper. Are these guys gross?
There's no yelling when you enter the laundry room today, but the tension is the thickest it's ever been. Harper and Dirk stand facing away from each other, neither speaking to the other. They perk up when they see you. It seems your little discussion the other day hasn't affected your relationship with them.
No matter what I say, no matter what I do, I can't get Dirky to see how much he hurts me.
Harper will never evaluate her behavior, ever. So, we need an outsider's perspective.
You're good with this stuff, right? Just tell us what to do.
I'm at my fucking wit's end. I'll take it. I just feel paralyzed when I think of leaving or staying.
I don't want Dirky to leave ever, but I don't know how to make him understand my feelings.
Please, just tell us what to do. I'm over this.
All of these options are pretty bad. Be ashamed to throw away such a beautiful relationship.
Dirk places a gentle hand on Harper's shoulder, turning her to face him and tilting her chin up towards his face.
It's always been you and me against the world, hasn't it, babe?
It has, yeah.
Everyone tries to say we're toxic, that we're unhealthy. Who the hell are they to tell us we're dragging each other down?
Like, they don't get along, but they're not violent towards each other. And, like, they're not cheating on each other, as far as I know.
Who are they to call you, a shrieking harpy who sinks her claws into anyone who will tolerate her for longer than 5 minutes?
Yeah, you're right. And like, what does it matter if everyone calls you a low-down, dirty, cheating, lying dog who slings his 100% cotton dick all over the house?
Oh, it's cotton?
What do you mean, everyone?
Who cares if everyone thinks I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you and you routinely disrespect me in our relationship?
Nobody says that but you.
No, baby, everyone says that to me all the time. Like how lucky you are I put up with you.
Pretty sure you're the one who's lucky I put up with you.
No, that's definitely you.
You don't even talk to anyone but me.
Things are deteriorating quickly between the two of them. Harper takes a step closer, jabbing her finger into Dirk's chest.
Oh, yeah? And why is that exactly? Is it because you're keeping me busy worrying about you while you treat me like shit?
Don't fucking poke me, Harper.
Oh, you don't like this?
She pokes him hard, deliberately provoking him.
Harper?
Hey,
Harper and Dirk both turn to you immediately, throwing their arms around each other's shoulders and smiling.
Hey, we really gotta thank you.
Everyone wants us to fail, but you kept us together.
You're the only one who believes in us as much as we do.
of course I do.
Aww.
Thanks.
Harper and Dirk look at each other, sharing a silent look you can't decipher. They turn to you once again.
Dirky and our relationship is totally perfect.
Yeah, nothing to work on. No flaws at all.
So, why not make our relationship even more perfect?
They both hold their hands out to you, like villains in a fantasy story, tempting the hero.
Won't you complete us?
Make us the happiest couple in the world.
It'd be a throuple.
Date us?
Not gonna lie, I've dated a lot of crazy. And I gotta say, pretty fun. Thought you'd never ask.
I mean, hell, I thought we'd never ask either. I didn't think Harper could handle sharing.
Of course I can handle sharing, Dirky, but I'm not surprised you're into this. After all, you've been sharing with the entire house.
I don't know how we got here, but I'm not about to question it.
We finally got our fairy tale ending.
More like a horror story.
What was that, Dirky?
I said it's a real dream come true being with you, Harper, and now you.
Harper and Dirk open their arms to you, and when you step forward to meet them, they envelop you in a hug that makes you feel both welcomed and like you couldn't leave even if you wanted to. It's quite a sensation.
Never leave us, all right? Never leave me, okay?
Yeah, it seems fair. Look at our poise.
You should have run. I might be dirty, but our love is simple and clean.
I think I got some sass from that one. Whew. Harper is a redhead. They're supposed to be fiery. I dated one redhead, and she might have been the craziest person I ever dated, but I'm just kind of gonna assume that's a coincidence. Haven't spoken to Water in a while. We're still kind of like in an awkward place.
The room feels oddly humid when you walk in, almost as if you just finished running the shower. The reason soon becomes clear, however. You see River speaking with someone on fire, or made of fire anyway. Steam rises from River's skin, filling the room with warm air.
You really gotta learn to relax, homie.
I can relax just fine. Just please tell me how to be more likable.
Well, I don't know if I can do that.
I heard you telling Scandelabra how to up his game yesterday.
Yeah, and dude did not like that one bit. I never seen him so huffy. He was all like, man, you impugned my skills at La Sex? I was like, no, bro, I'm just trying to tell you there's a better way. He didn't even let me get into my theory or anything. But yeah, like, I can tell you how to talk to others more effectively.
You gonna go and get some sleep now? Have a good day. You too, Ada. Thanks for hanging out.
But I don't think I can give you some magic key to being likable.
River seems deeply disappointed by this response.
Can you tell me one thing then? Which version of me do you think is the best?
Well, not the best. All of you is great. But if I had to choose, I mean, who doesn't like a little steam? It's steamy, you know? Totally sexy. If you lead with steam, you really can't go wrong romantically.
I see.
Dante gives you a friendly wave as he leaves. When he's gone, the room feels colder.
Hey, you weren't listening to that, were you?
I might have been.
God, just forget whatever you heard, all right? Please?
River runs a hand through her flowing hair as if it might restore her dignity. Her expression changes to something a bit cheerier and hollower.
Now, what can I do for you, honey? You must have come here for a reason.
This conversation is too familiar. She's clearly going through a routine.
Just wanted to get to know you better.
I'm not used to hearing that. I'm usually the means to an end. You want to wash your hands? A quick in and out. You want to cook? Fill a pot with water and assemble your ingredients, the real star of the show. Even when you want a bath. I mean, Bathsheba is the main attraction there. I help make the bath happen, but it's about the vibes, the comfort, the soak.
I don't know, I can argue with that. Like, the bath is just a container for the water. Water's really the star of the show there.
And I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's better that way. But just don't be surprised if I'm surprised.
What about... Well, you're a crucial part of all those experiences, though.
Am I? I guess if I was gone, they'd be a little bit harder to pull off. Nobody ever seems grateful to have me around. When I'm gone or late, or not the way people want me to be, though. Nobody has a problem complaining about it then. All I want is to know what exactly people want from me so I can give it to them. If you don't want anything from me, and you can't give me that,
I want you to stay and talk to me.
Well, I guess that's something. So, what do you want to talk about then?
Tell me something about you no one else knows.
Well,
This throws River. It takes her a little while to speak, but she does consider your request.
I love to paint. Watercolor, of course. I don't have much time for it, but it's one of the things that makes me happiest.
Who's Winifred? Maybe you could show me your work sometime?
I don't know. Don't ask me that. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm just gonna go. Bye.
Or if the plunger is part of the toilet. I get the feeling that they're all part of the same person. I don't particularly want to meet that person. I want to know what happened on Sands of Time.
Oh my goodness, I always get so fluttery when you come by. Could I run something by you for this? I'm afraid I've hit a bit of a creative wall.
And you want my help?
It's nothing technical. I'd just like a second opinion.
Lay it on me.
When we last left off, Piana, famous and beautiful Shunned goddess, had been traveling the mortal realm trying to find a way back home. The charlatan magician she'd first sought out is now accompanying her, by the way.
Sounds good.
The magician knows the realm and its inhabitants better than Piana could ever hope to, and as such has helped Piana make personal connections. As it turns out, the magician isn't terrible company. Piana has come to enjoy their chats as they travel along, but this is where I hit a wall. The story has always been about Piana getting back home. Action, adventure, vengeance. But I've been toying with the idea of a romantic subplot between the magician and Piana.
I think the magician might enjoy the plot development.
There's one more thing. I'd like to lodge a formal complaint against another member of the household.
Of course. Who is it this time? I'll get it sorted.
It's against Rainy.
Who's that?
The record player,
Oh,
just
right.
down the sideline into the dining room. She was playing something classical the other day.
Okay.
There was a piano part.
Okay.
As resident piano, that should have been my responsibility. My role was usurped, and I'd like to place the record in question on the list of banned music.
Since when has there been a list of banned music?
I've just started one. The other option, of course, would be to have her play the record over and over again.
Wait, isn't that the last thing you'd want?
Well, it was actually quite a lovely piece, and it caught my ear and gave me an idea for the composition.
Doesn't actually sound like a complaint, Keys.
Oh, I don't know. Old habits die hard. I'll go introduce myself. Thanks for the kind ear.
Well, alright then. Alright. Bobby.
For once, Bobby isn't in the middle of a conversation or cheerily posturing when you find them. They look lost in thought.
You made it. Welcome to the future site of the Pin Crime Family HQ.
Chin up, boss.
I'm alright, Oh, hell. I guess there's no point in pretending. I've been all over this damn house. I had so many ideas for schemes. But what's the point? This is a house, not some bustling metropolis full of suckers.
There's suckers in here.
We all have the same shit. We all share the same space. You can't share space with your suckers. That shit is awkward as hell. You know, I spent all my time locked up thinking about all the ways I was gonna make money. All the ways I was gonna make my family see I wasn't just little Bobby Pin anymore. I was gonna be somebody. Now that I'm here, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do with myself.
You give me a demonstration? Want to see an expert at work?
Well, hell, why not? It doesn't take much.
Bobby strides over to the door where you keep your iron.
Watch the master at work, rookie.
Bobby sets to work at the lock, closing their eyes and holding one hand before their back.
Wait, actually, I can do you one better.
They contort themselves into all sorts of knots, closing their eyes and twisting themselves into the keyhole without the use of their hands at all. It's a sight so bizarre you wonder if perhaps you ought to have taken off the deviators. A bobby pin fitting into a keyhole would have been far less disturbing to witness.
What's all this then?
What are you, the fuzz?
I'm the door.
Well, buzz off and open already. Trying to show off my world-class lockpicking skills to my associate here.
I suppose you're harmless. If you want to see the wizard, go right ahead.
How'd you like that shit, huh? Ha! I told you.
Sounds like a fun game? It is a fun game. Honestly, if you're interested in this game, like, my recommendation is to stop listening to me and play it for yourself. Like, it's a dating sim, and you know, it's all story. And so, like, everything you can experience only once. And so, like, if you're interested in this game, like, you should kind of drop listening to me and play it. I think you'll have a great time.
Wow! Now that's what I call showmanship.
That said, there's also over 100. Is there over 100, or is it exactly 100 dateable objects? Like, you probably haven't even met half the characters. You like that it's voiced because you hate reading? Me too.
Ah! How many times am I gonna get startled in this damn house?
Like, it's really nice to have a fully voiced game.
My apologies, friend. I meant no harm.
They're called people, old man, not objects. Sorry.
I only wanted to commend you for the commensurate showmanship you showed there. I mean, those twists and feats of dexterity. Audiences love a thrill like that.
Jackie Treehorn treats objects like people, man.
They do?
Of course they do. Trust me, I would know. Audiences love me. I was in there the entire time, wondering to myself, can they overcome my lock? An iron like me can't be locked behind just any sort of lock,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and even though I have no problem retaining an audience's attention myself, none whatsoever, why, just imagine the sorts of heights we could reach with you as a part of my act.
Wait, really? You mean I could be part of your magic show?
Most certainly. Just imagine it, you and I pulling off daring escapes. Me, the world-famous magician. You, my bright-eyed young assistant, pulling in the younger crowd.
I could be famous. I could really be somebody. Hell yeah, I'll be part of your act.
Splendid!
I just gotta wind up some business first, if you don't mind giving me a minute.
Naturally. I'll be here when you are ready.
I can't believe what just happened. I wasn't expecting all this.
What about us?
Us? Well, look, maybe it's better we don't work together. After all, it'd make the huge crush I have on you kind of awkward. Power dynamics and all that, you know? The Pin Crime family has standards, ethics. I'd have to submit all this paperwork to HR, da-da-da-da-da. What a pain in the ass.
Wait, crush?
You telling me you couldn't tell? You never felt that crazy electricity between the two of us? I was trying to stay cool, but I was gonna blow at some point. Better we don't have all that baggage in our way now.
Glad it's not just me.
Of course it's not just you. This shit was mutual, baby. Anyone could see it. Can you imagine our suckers trying to let us scam them? Meanwhile, we're making eyes at each other the whole time? Disgusting.
Sounds kind of hot, honestly.
Oh, you like being watched? Interesting. I'll have to remember that. But in the meantime, I guess I got some rehearsing to do for my new gig. You want to come with? I can get you a backstage pass.
I'd love that.
Hell yeah!
Bobby offers you their arm, and as you walk forward together, you're struck by just how good it feels to be partners, ready to support Bobby in their exciting new venture, and receive their support in turn. As you watch Bobby perform, you're deeply proud to call them your beloved. When they turn to smile at you in the crowd, they make you feel as if you're the only one in the room.
I'd give it all up for you in a heartbeat, baby.
Oh. I think that gave us some more sass. Alright, I'm falling in love with everybody. It's just so fun. What's this? You want to start to learn about that magician a little more. Okay, we finished up with Harper, the hamper. Do kind of want to talk to the toaster a little more.
Phew, glad you're here. I need a break. I have been thinking about this new song I want to write, and it's super fun, but it's also super exhausting. Like, I kind of feel like my coils are gonna uncoil or something, and I'll just be like this really sexy, talented metal puddle on the floor. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna be super nice right now and assume that you're just calling me out on being extreme, and not that you just low-key told me I'm weird.
Yeah, I was commiserating.
Oh, good. I don't need to tell you, I don't think. But I was definitely looking around this countertop for something to throw at you. I've never actually thrown something when I've gotten mad before, but I definitely think that could be a behavior that I nurture at this point in my life. Anyway, I'm writing this song and it's really hard for some reason, and I need help. You wanna help? You know what, you're actually gonna help me whether you want to or not, in payment for being kind of a burned end a minute ago. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some questions. You ready?
Of course.
Perfecto. Now, where did I put my notes? Gotta be careful with them so they don't incinerate. Ah, here they are. Okay, when you think of love, what's the first word that comes to your mind?
Toast. Happiness.
Ay, that's so sweet. Have you ever been in love?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so great. I love being in love. And this lucky other, do you still love them?
I really do.
That's amazing. I guess you're both lucky. I was in love once. It's probably hard to imagine this now with how, totally independent and self-sufficient I am. But we almost got married.
What happened?
It was a miscommunication, I guess. I really loved him, but he wanted me to settle down.
I never did like toaster ovens. It's a shame, like my wife has a toaster oven and she's like, we don't need a toaster, we've got this. But like everything I want to put in the toaster oven also goes in the toaster, and the toaster's just so much less maintenance.
I don't know. I guess I just had bigger dreams than that. And I wasn't gonna let anybody get in the way of the future I could see for myself. You get that, right?
Yeah, I completely understand.
I knew you would. If you can believe this, a lot of people think I'm really selfish for doing that. Like, they see it as I totally spat in the face of this great love. But I just don't know who I'd be if I wasn't this. A songwriter, with my band. It's who I am. I mean, I'm a natural, right? You see it. I was made for this. And my fans? I think they'd really miss me if I went away.
It's always a good idea to like focus on your own life. And if like people are compatible with your own life, like that's where the really good relationships come with. You are pretty amazing. We'd better get this song written for them, then.
Of course. Love, happiness. Usually songs about tragic love are easier, but let's switch it up. A love so beautiful like...
Comfort you've never felt before?
Safety. A feeling of home wherever you go as long as you're with them. Aye, that's one of the best things about good love. Okay, lyrics.
Love and warms me up?
So you kinda sound like my dad. Not that it's a bad thing, just like something to know about yourself. Songwriting is so much fun. It's like actually my favorite thing to do, but sometimes it's so frustrating. I usually go to my band when I need help, but for some reason, this one feels different. Thanks for helping me with it.
Let's write again sometime.
You got it. Are you kidding? We did some really good work today. I'd write again with you anytime. Maybe we can, like, plan it.
Miranda fiddles awkwardly with her pen, sighing as she searches for words that don't seem to come.
I'm so awkward at this, but whatever. Let's go on a date. I had a lot of fun and it would be really cool to see you again, so... Date?
So excited.
It's a date then. I'll see you soon.
Does feel a little awkward, you know, having 18 relationships. I mean, everyone seems into it. But, like, it's not a bad thing. Everyone's just so protagonist sexual in here.